3, 10 times relaxed than the step before. 2, 1. And when I say 0, you will be in a deep sleep. 0. Now as you're in this deep sleep, you can still hear everything that's going on. You have full control. What I like to do is, I like to give you a suggestion. You will have a greater feeling of success, happiness, and confidence in all areas of your life. And this feeling will increase each and every day. It's now time to come back up out of the state of hypnosis, feeling very calm and relaxed. I will reverse the count from 0 to 5. And with each count, you begin to feel more and more alert and awake with a positive sense of well-being. So we'll start at 0. Let's shut that door to the subconscious mind to block out all negatives. 1. Slowly and calmly coming up out of the state of hypnosis now. 2. Physically aware and mentally alert. 3. Coming up even higher now. You may even start to feel a smile coming across your face. You're feeling really good. 4. Your eyes are starting to open. And 5. Eyes wide open, wide awake. Eyes open, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open and wide awake. Okay? What you do here? Here? Okay? Right here. Put your hand straight up. Okay? I want you to concentrate right on this, okay? Wider and wider. Farther and farther. Drifting apart. Fingers are spreading wider and wider. Farther and farther. Drifting apart. Wider and wider. Farther and farther. The fingers are starting to drift apart. Now as your fingers begin to separate, I want you to tell me if you think it's your hand or your arm that is starting to pull inwards towards your face. Is the hand or arm that is pulling inward?
Hand.
Okay. When you notice your eyelids starting to blink and become heavy, nod yes and let me know. And the more your eyes blink, the heavier they will become. And the heavier they become, the more your eyes will blink. Becoming so heavy now. Actually, they much rather preferred to stay closed. Your hand continues to pull in closer and closer to your face. Your breathing is getting deeper and your eyes are feeling heavier with every breath that you take in. Heavier and heavier as the arm pulls in towards the face. Heavier and heavier as it pulls in towards your face. Now the magnetism that you're feeling between your hand and your face, it's almost like you can't keep them apart. It's pulling it towards your face. Heavier and heavier, the arm will pull towards your face. Now when your hand comes all the way in touch with your face, the moment you make skin contact, you'll reach the peak of suggestibility and enter the hypnotic sleep. Heavier and heavier. As soon as that you make skin contact with your fingers to your face, you will reach the peak of suggestibility and enter the hypnotic state. Deep sleep. Each and every time I suggest the words deep sleep to you for the purpose of hypnosis, you will enter this state of hypnosis quickly, calmly, and deeply, and the physical body will relax. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab your hand. What we're going to do is this is Keep your eyes closed. You can try to open them, but you probably can't. The more and more you try, the harder they will begin, or the harder it will be to open. You can try, but they will not open. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the tension out of your body, and I'm going to put it in this arm. Now, as all that tension is coming out of your body, you're going to notice this arm is getting stiffer and stiffer. And as it gets stiffer and all that tension goes into that body, it's going to be like metal. It's so stiff, like metal, that it will not move. It will not budge. You can try to move it, but you will not be able to bend it. All the tension is in this arm right now, out of your body. The more you try to bend it, the harder and harder it is. Okay, now when I touch your skin, your arm's going to go limp. And all that tension's going to leave. All right. What I like to do is count from 0 to 5, and we're going to bring you out of this hypnotic state. Now, when we count, 0 usually tend to go a little bit deeper when we're coming up out of a hypnotic state. So, here we go. 0. Deeper than before. Dropping down. 1. Starting to become more aware of your surroundings. 2. A sense of well-being is overcoming you. You're actually feeling very good, very energized, very relaxed. 3. Feelings coming back into your body. It just feels absolutely fantastic. And at this point, you probably start to notice a smile. It's hard to keep the smile away, because the more you think about it, the more the smile wants to come. 4. Smile's getting harder to hide. You're feeling very good, very relaxed, and very happy. Very happy. And 5. Eyes open, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open, wide awake. How do you feel right now?
Like I took a nap.
You feel pretty good?
Yeah.
Now, if I mention the words deep sleep to you, does that mean anything? Okay. Good. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. You feel like you just took a nap?
Yeah.
Okay. That's very cool.
I didn't do that at work.
Very cool. So, while we're filming here, I want you to tell me what you felt like when you first went in, or what did you feel like? I mean, what was the feeling in your body?
Relaxation. Just relaxed.
Did you hear all the other noises? Well, there wasn't a lot. Like the heater. Did you hear the heater and stuff on? Did you hear everything? But was that kind of muffled, or could you hear it all, or just listening to my
I
voice?
just listened to your voice.
Okay. Did the voice make you feel comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
Did it? Okay. You know, it was really cool, Sid.
It's weird.
This is so cool. Wait till you see this.
Weird.
I was so excited when this was happening. Do you remember me taking the tension out of your body?
You pulled on my arm, I think.
Do you remember your arm getting stiff?
Yeah.
And all the tension was in your arm?
Yeah. It was weird.
Do you remember the suggestion that I gave you when you were in the hypnotic state? It's not a test. I'm just asking if you do, because there's different degrees of hypnosis and different levels, and you can tell where a person is in a level by watching their body, watching their eyes. And you were in what they call a hypnoidal state, where I was watching your eyes, and underneath your eyes they were moving back and forth.
That.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Wow.
Do you feel? How do you feel right now? Like overall, do you feel better? Do you feel the same? Just rested? Do you not feel rested? How do you feel? This is all learning for me. Well, for you too. It's your first time being hypnotized, so.
I feel rested.
You feel rested? You feel like you said you took a nap,
Mm-hmm.
which is always good. Did it feel like you were drifting like that? When I was hypnotized a long time ago, when I was in Glasgow, I went to one of the hypnotist shows, and it felt like when I was shut, my eyes were shut. I could hear everything that's going on, but I was like at that point where right before you're about to go to sleep, you know, at night, you just kind of feel great. It just feels really relaxing, that type of thing. Is that kind of what you felt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Relaxed.
You're my.
Floating.
Did you feel floating? Do you remember everything that I said the whole way through? Okay, that's good. Some people will remember it all. Some people remember just a little bit of it. Of course, that's what the reading says.
Yeah.
Some people remember some of it. Some people will remember any of it. And I was going to take you deeper.